Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the first ever race of the ERL Under Armour Pro Series. We are live here tonight from Eldora Speedway in Osburg, Ohio. The house that Earl built is going to be the first race of the Under Armour Pro Series, the MudSummer Dream. It's live and bringing it to you live on the ERL Superstation. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here tonight at Eldora Speedway for the MudSummer Dream, the first annual MudSummer Dream. This race is the race before the MudSummer Classic, and it's the Under Armour Pro Series. His first shot here at Eldora. On the pole is Matt Haas in the number 18. Thought about retirement, but then he decided after that great finish that he was going to show back up and race here in the Under Armour Pro Series. That's Joseph Curtis, the youngest of the Curtis cousins. And it's O'Neill Blake Warren, Brian Lorenzo, Adam McDowell. Then it is Derek Edison, Christian Parker, Carl Johnson, Stephen Thompson, Dylan Parker, Jack James, Justin Jones, Franz DeVice, Jack Lagacy, Keith Stevens, Joshua Saculli, Oreo Pollard, Samet Oskin, Tim Randolph, Hans DeVice, Chase McDowell, Leroy Mercer, Philip Parker, Cliff Williams, Bafodi Sacco, Lily Murphy, Zach King, Jessica Kinghart, and Audra Baranauskas. That is the 30 cars here tonight running in the MudSummer Dream. The Classic is coming up pretty shortly. Big news out of this event. No sportsman drivers are allowed in the MudSummer Dream. The rest of the season, there's going to be sportsman guys in the shows racing, but not in the MudSummer Dream. As you can see, the engines are getting fired up. We're going to get on that cam we like so much right here. We're going to let all this. There it is, 30 of the best and the brightest in Under Armour Pro. About to go green flag racing, and we're on the Superstation tonight for live flag-to-flag coverage. Green flag is in the air, we're racing 30 laps here for the MudSummer Dream. Joseph Curtis getting a little close to the wall up there. Here comes O'Neill Baldwin driving that. Oh, contact in the back already. Car Dylan Parker. That's Christian Parker. Oh no, that's Dylan. Goes sideways, and we got a crash already. Caution out. Oh, Leroy Mercer getting turned there by Lily Murphy. We've got a caution. Samet Oskin and Audra Baranauskas are involved here early in the MudSummer Dream. See what happens. Oh, Samet was already turned around. And Samet's going to get turned. Keith Stevens hits Franz DeVice. Comes down into Samet Oskin, and around he goes. Look at Leroy Mercer on the brake. Avoiding that one. Avoiding that crash. And the only car out of the event right now is Audra Baranauskas, as the teams are working on getting Samet Oskin, trying to get him back out. There's the finish. Top 15 score points. Just like in sportsman, there's been talks of possibly changing the format of points for next season. Already, we're not even week 1 in, and we're already talking about sportsman points. But we're gonna get you back to the green flag right now. And we're back. Green flag in the air. Oh, somebody was wrecking. Might have been Leroy Mercer. Don't know. Missed the start by a little bit due to commercial interference. As you can see, Samet Oskin back on the racetrack making contact with basically O'Neill Baldwin. There's Brian right here, Brian Lorenzo. I don't know how to say his last name or pronounce it yet, but, you know, we'll learn it as soon as we get to it. Man, he has caught up to Matt Haas. But Haas showing why maybe it was a good idea to drop down to the lower series. Lorenzo goes way high, like he has a problem. These cars this season and the sportsman cars this season, we got a car around in turn 1. It is Tim Randolph, but coming to the stripe, Blake Warren's going to come across P2. It's Matt Haas. You can see the damage to the side of his car where he's getting the wall. But these cars and the sportsman cars this season, ooh, Zach King going around. That's the Robbie Jackson Incorporated machine. Can't see for a lot of dirt back here. But the Robbie Jackson machine going around. Everybody catching back up. And we'll get you back to green flag. Actually, we need to see what happened to the 44 of Tim Randolph. Tim's had a bad couple seasons in sportsman. Was running 19th. Gets a good run off the corner. And it's like the car got tight, got up into Cliff Williams, and around it went. No one hit him, he just spun it around. Didn't lose a lap either, so that's good for Tim. But we're going to get you back to the green flag. Matt Haas leads. Welcome back here. Matt Haas leads. Pace car is going to go around turn 3 and 4 and pull in this time. But like we were saying earlier, Sportsman and Under Armour Pro both running smaller fuel cells. Keeps the cars lighter. And they run smaller fuel cells because a lot of the fans and a lot of people wanted to see pit stops be a factor. Pit stops will not be a factor in either the MudSummer National or the MudSummer Dream. But the rest of the season, pit stops could be a factor. Green flag back in the air. And we're back racing here at Eldora. Matt Haas has tore the 18's door off. Ooh, contact back here in the back. Ooh, 3 wide here. No caution. And man, look at Brian driving it in deep on Blake. You can see, you can't see anything. That's how these tires are spinning on this dirt. These ain't the... Ooh, contact Joseph Curtis. And they saved it. Now the caution's going to be out. Contact right here. There goes Hans Device head on into the wall. Justin Jones is getting turned by Derek Edison. And I believe we have a new leader. Brian Lorenzo is the leader here in the MudSummer Dream. Carl Johnson sitting P4. Big checkup. Man, something happened to Joseph Curtis. That's what brought the caution out. Yeah, something happens. He gets up into Samet Oskin. And that's what throws Samet around. That's what brought the caution out. And the 42 and the 88 make a little contact. The 3 and the 10. Look at the 3 though. What a save. Christian Parker goes head on the wall. Franz Device in the wall. I think Franz almost gets Phil Parker. And then you can see Derek Edison turning Justin Jones up into the wall. Franz Device almost involved in that one. And then the 34 right here, Jack Lagacy, and the 77 of Adam McDowell. Same thing. Adam was trying to give the, yeah, no, it looks like they were almost 4 wide. And I think Derek, or Jack, was giving room to the 3 and just came up in front of the 77. Thought he was clear when he wasn't. So with under 10 to go, the lap car will not be in the way of the leaders. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag. 2 cars out of the 31 and the 13. Only 2 cars out of the MudSummer Dream. Right now, Jessica Kinghart. That's a surprise. Bad run. It's weird, but to see 2 of the top teams in Sportsman here, the 20, the 24, the 41, the 38, and the 88, all having a bad race. That's Hernandez Motorsports and Ford Performance, both having some bad races, but you still got Hernandez cars right here in the front. Carl Johnson, green flag back in the air, and we're back to racing here in the MudSummer Dream. Blake Warren all over the back bumper of Matt Haas. Here comes Carl Johnson, knowing that this thing could end at any moment. Brian's in the wall. It's going to leave Carl Johnson to drive it in on the inside of Blake Warren. It's Ford. It's Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Ford. I see a big, like, chunk of smoke. Caution is out. And that's going to end the race. And Matt Haas is going to win the MudSummer Dream. I don't think he took the official yellow. But Matt Haas is going to win unless he runs in the back of the field here. Oh, Carl Johnson squeaking by. All those cars got to go back around. 44 looks to have a little bit more damage than he did. So something must have happened to bring the caution out. So there's the green coming out. Leroy Mercer sliding around up on the top. You see contact right here between Bafodi Sacco and Lily Murphy. Oh, no caution yet, but I think it comes out because Bafodi is sitting in the middle of the racetrack. We're still green. I want to see when the caution comes out. No caution yet. Caution. So caution is out here. So something has happened elsewhere on the racing surface. Maybe not. We're gonna go and look at it. You can see that. There goes those two. Caution comes out right there. So is it because, oh, the 11 is stopping on the racetrack. That's what brought out the caution flag. He drives around the track and then Lily Murphy just stops. Something broke on the 11 and it just stopped. Which that does give the teammate the victory, Matt Haas. Man, talked about retirement last season. This season was going to win the first ever Under Armour Pro race and will win the MudSummer Dream. Top 15 score points, so 15th will go to Oreo Pollard, and that's the last man to score championship points. So that being said, they're all going to go down here and get weighed and everything and get tested. Oh, some drama. Carl Johnson getting turned by, I believe, the 42. That's Stephen Thompson. Drama already. First race of the season. Guy's not happy with how this race turned out. But we will see you guys next week here for the Under Armour Pro Series. Under Armour Pro will be at Auto Club next week. It will be at But the Sportsman main event should be coming up shortly. Actually, the heat races are tomorrow, and then the main event is shortly after. And we will see you guys in just a moment for the burnout celebration of Matt Haas. Till we meet again. Welcome back here to Eldora. Matt Haas, the winner here at Eldora. Ooh, he's gonna burn them down for us. Look at him, rear tires spinning. Look at Matt Haas burning this thing down. The Snickers America's Mix Camry is the first ever Under Armour Pro winner. Look at him, hands in there. He's wheeling that thing. Never took that thing out of first gear, and he's giving the fans a show. Showing how strong that Joe Gibbs Toyota is. Last season, he won the last knockout Q race at Michigan, finished second at Michigan last season, and now, this season, starting off with a win in the MudSummer Dream. Here he comes. He's going to get on the scales. He slid on the scales. Oh, he's not on it 100%. He's revving the engine. Oh, they're telling him to back it up. So something may not be right here in the scale weighing. There he goes. Now he's up on the scale. He is revving that thing. He's ready to tell him. Ready for them to tell him to go to victory circle. And he's clean and green. He's going to victory lane. Driving it on that concrete. And there is your winner, Matt Haas, and he has got that thing. He is burning the transmission and everything out of that Toyota Camry. His crew's starting to come to victory circle to celebrate with him. Oh, they're telling him he might need to back it up. No, he ain't backed up yet. I think he jumped a little forward. There he goes, there he goes, there he's backing it up. Now he's got it perfect. And there is your winner, Matt Haas. And the first ever MudSummer Dream. Guys, we will see you tomorrow night for the MudSummer National Heats and the main event. Till we meet again, everybody. Peace.